Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and you're welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to stop people pleasing, how to stop being a people pleaser. So first of all, a lot of people mistake people pleasing for being nice. Being nice has nothing or have nothing to do with people pleasing. I'm going to be talking about what it means to be a people pleaser because a lot of people are on this table or a lot of people are like this, but they do not know that they are like that at all. Now, people pleasing is when you mold yourself or you try to make yourself in a way to please people, more like you hide who you truly are when you are around some certain people because you want to please them. You hide who you truly are. Like you are not bold and you are not always yourself when you are around some certain people. You try to mold yourself to be the kind of people that they would love to associate with. That is people pleasing. When you do not validate yourself, when you do not feel like you're good enough, when you do not feel the need to be yourself around people, like you want to do things to please people, you want to be a type of way, like you want to be a type of person so that they accept you, so that they love you. You always want to please people. When you are like that, you are a people pleaser and it is toxic to your health. You might not know, you might not start feeling or seeing it, but trust me, it is bad. And here are some few tips you can use to stop being a people pleaser. Number one is to validate yourself. By validating yourself, you need to acknowledge your strengths, your success, your effort, prioritize your needs, encourage yourself, put yourself first, focus on yourself. By prioritizing your needs, you are prioritizing yourself. You need to validate yourself, you need to know your worth. So that way you don't feel the need to please people or to make people feel like you are so good that they need to now accept you. Don't feel the need to please people at all. So number two, you need to stay away from toxic people. Create a healthy relationship. Create a healthy friendship with people. Stay away from toxic people that make you feel, because most times it's actually not even you, it is them. Because they make you feel bad for putting yourself first, for prioritizing your needs, thereby not pleasing them. They start making you feel bad for doing that. So when you keep being around such people, you start seeing yourself leaving that comfort zone and start pleasing them, doing anything to please them so they don't react in a way that you would not like. More like you're pleasing people so they don't get angry that you did not do what they have asked you to do, or you're pleasing people so they don't cry or feel sad. See, you need to know that you cannot please everybody. You cannot please everybody. And the minute you start wanting to please everybody, it is draining because it is not possible. That way you start living an unhappy life. You cannot please everybody. There's no way for you to please everybody. You can't even please your parents, you can't please your loved ones, your siblings, your children. You can't please them. You need to learn to understand that. Now number three on that list is to learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. It doesn't make you bad. Knowing that you cannot do this thing for someone, or when someone asks you to please, okay, can you please drop me at the airport? Can you please pick me up from somewhere because you have a car and they don't? Or can you please help me go pick up this thing? If you can't go out of your way to do that, do not. You can say no kindly. I'm not saying say no in a rude way that would cause issues between you guys. You can say no in a kind way. You can say no in a subtle way, in a way that they would understand that you would have, but you can't. So stop over pleasing people. Not even over pleasing. Stop pleasing people. Stop going beyond your limits. Stop breaking your back for people. If it would not make you happy that you're doing it for them, do not do it at all. If it will not make you happy, if you would have to displease yourself to please other people, do not do it. That it has nothing with with being nice. It has nothing with sacrificing for people. You pleasing people to displease yourself, it has nothing to do with being nice. When you're a people pleaser, It is toxic to your health. It will kill you. No jokes. So yes, learn how to start saying no. Say stop. Learn how to start saying no. Say no to things that you do not want to do. If you don't want to go out and you're asked out, please I do not want to. Say no to it. So number four is realizing that you have a choice. How to stop being a people pleaser? You need to realize that you have a choice. You have a choice to say yes and to say no. When people ask you to, oh please, can you please get me that water? You can either say yes or say no. If you're saying no, it should be because you don't want to. Do not say no and start feeling bad. Do not say yes and start feeling bad. Realize that you have a choice to do whatever you want to do for people and choose not to also do it. So that way, when you're conscious about it, when you realize or you know that you actually have a choice to choose to do this and to choose not to, you will start learning to stop people pleasing. Number five is to set healthy boundaries. People pleasers are often they are often unaware of the boundaries that they need to set in their life. Number five is to set healthy boundaries. Create a limit. Create boundaries. Because people pleasers are often they are often unaware of the boundaries they need to set in their life. And when you do not set boundaries in your life, when you not make people know that there's a limit to what they can ask of you, there's a limit to how far they can ask you for things, they take advantage of that. When they know you don't have boundaries to or limits to things that they can ask, they take advantage of it, they take advantage of your good nature, they overstep and ride on you. So for you to stop pleasing people, you need to create boundaries, healthy boundaries. Let them know this is the limit. No, I can't. They should know their limits. They should know their boundary. They should know they are not supposed to cross it. Last on this list is to stop making excuses. So when people ask you to do things and you keep making excuses on why you're not doing them, like let's say they want you to go help them get something or they want you to do something for them and you're like, oh sorry, I can't do this because I need to be here or because you do not have to make excuses for not being able to do some certain things. Sometimes it is fine, not all the time. You don't need to give excuses for not being able to turn up for some certain people. If they want you to get this done for them, trust me, it is true. You might not want to agree to this last point, but it's so important and it is true. The more you keep making excuses, especially when those excuses are not true, that you want to just so you not do it just does not make sense. If you can't do something and there is no excuse for it, just say it the way it is. Sorry, I can't do this for you, and that is it. Point blank. You don't need to drop excuses as to why you don't want to get that done. If there is an excuse for you not doing it, it is fine. But if there is none, you don't need to create an excuse for you to not want to do something that you don't want to do. I don't know if you get it. You don't need to create any excuse when there is none. Like, let's say I just don't feel like leaving the house, and you ask me to go if you get something. Sorry, I can't. There is no excuse. My leg is not broken. My back does not ache. But I just can't. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like leaving the house. So I don't need to make excuses or lie that, okay, my back ache, that's why I don't want to leave. You are still pleasing people. The need to make excuses when there is none is probably because you are not you don't feel confident enough for you to say no. It still boils down to you not knowing how to say no or not knowing how to not please people. Please stop making excuses, learn how to say no, validate yourself, and all of that. Stay with healthy people, stay around people that understand that yes, if my friend wanted to do this for me, she would have done it. But for her to say no, okay, I guess she really cannot. Stay away from people that get pissed or angry because you do not please them or you do not do every and anything they ask of you. they are not good people for you. They are not the kind of company you want to keep. Let go of them. Let them go. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I hope you learned a thing or two from it. I hope it was helpful to you. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. And my Instagram handle for my business page and my personal page will be on the description box. Follow me and I will follow right back. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.